Hey guys, is Doobs. oh, sorry. I just got back from a midnight to 8 a.m. shift at GameStop for Black Friday. And I wanted to, while it was still fresh in my mind, answer some of the questions on episode 3, a little bit about myself. Because there's a lot of questions coming up, and I don't want to, I don't want to, go too far past it. Because I have, right now, recorded up to episode 8. So this is episode 9. That's already 6 episodes past. And with the rate I've been uploading them, it's going to be like a week later. So I don't know what's all going to happen. But I'm not going to do any actual Minecrafting this episode. So I hope you like this screen. Because I'm looking at my web browser. View all comments. I will just start. I clicked view all comments. Alright, first of all, I want to say, surprising when people have been saying that they prefer when I abruptly stopped talking in the videos, because doing what I'm doing now is actually a lot more convenient and easy for me. And so I'm going to keep doing it this way. So, sigh. This guy said, Mr. Bunnykins 1 says, where's the camera? doobsmcgee, is Minecraft really awesome? I assume you mean awesome, and yes, Minecraft is amazing, but it's only as amazing as what you put into it. If you go into it and are like, well, what do I do now? This sucks. You need to have goals and find projects. The easiest way to do that, for me at least, is to explore and look for landscape that I want to build on. And then I just decide to start building, and I just let the creative ideas flow. So that's how Minecraft is awesome. Mr. Halorific says, where do you live? I'm not going to go into exact details just for paranoia reasons, but I live in the northwest suburbs of Chicago in Illinois. Lived here my whole life. I've never moved around. Born and raised in Illinois, but I'm a Packer fan because they're the best. Why do you have some of your video settings turned down? Asks Agent Emokins. I have the video settings turned down. Like, for example, here, I guess I'm going to do some Minecrafting. I'm going to turn this way and sidestep, and then pull up the menu. Field of view, normal, blah, 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 it's all fine. I have graphics on fast. I always keep them on fast because I never care about what my games look like. I mean, I have a different texture pack just because I like the way the textures look differently, but I'm not looking for... Like, the photorealism pack was cool because it was like, whoa, look at Minecraft now looking really good. But that's not important to me. I want to like how it looks, and I want it to run fast. I like how it looks right now, and it runs fast. That's what I like. I mean, I have performance on max FPS. I have the render distance on far still. I guess I turned smooth lighting back on last episode. But yeah, that's really it. And then the video quality on YouTube is just because I'm not rendering it at the resolution that I'm recording. And then when you upload to YouTube, it just generally sucks more. So that's the reasons that I do that. My god, I'm so exhausted. Midnight to 8 a.m. I've been up for so many hours right now. I've been up for so long. I mean, I've been up since yesterday morning, so it's like... it's been crazy. Anyway, back to the questions. Agent Emokins asks favorite metal bands or genre of metal and what processor I have. So Agent Emokins wins the award for most questions. Alright, favorite metal band, hands down, because they're my favorite band of all time, is Lamb of God. And I can segue with that into my favorite genre of metal is like groove metal and progressive metal and like symphonic metal. I see because I have an appreciation for music, the art that is playing instruments and making music. That's why I like metal so much. But I only like these genres of metal. 'Cause, like thrash metal, that shit's retarded. Like Slayer, I don't know how. Like, I mean, like I have two Slayer songs on my iPod. One of them is they're both because of Guitar Hero, War Ensemble, and Raining Blood. But it's like the singers just like yell talking, and the guitarist I just don't like how it's just play really fast and do nothing else but play really fast, and the drummer's just doing standard thrash beats and there's nothing really spectacular going on. But bands like let me pull some stuff up. Oh my god. Gonna pass out. Here we go. All I Need Metal Edition. So we got Amberian Dawn is actually there's an opera singer as the chick. The lead singer is a chick who sings opera, and it's like a power metal, and it's just really weird, but it works. It took a while to get used to. I do have Dragon Force, but I listen to them ironically, so it's okay, because I think Dragon Force is terrible, but their songs are so absurd. I mean, come on, into the fires of forever we will fly through the heavens. With the power of the universe we stand strong together. It's the most absurd lyrics ever. So I just listened to it ironically. Now for more serious bands, Insomnium. The song Disengagement by Insomnium. If you're into metal at all, look it up right now, because Disengagement by Insomnium is probably, I have like a three-way tie for my favorite metal song of all time. I do include a Lamb of God song, but it's not really fair because every Lamb of God song just trumps everything. So, but yeah, Disengagement by Insomnium is tied for first as my favorite metal song of all time. It's so good. Because I like my metal to be actual music, not just like the stuff where there's like bree and just doing like the pig screams and then they're just like growling and you can't understand what they're saying, and the guitarist is just strumming one note really fast and the drummer's just like going clack, 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 just trying to drum really fast. It's like, that's not good music. But like Insomnium is good. Kalma is another one. Kalma is Kalmah. Kalma is another really good one. Kiana, Kiana, is another really good one. And Kiana is like an unheard of one, and they're so good. Of course, Lamb of God. Lifthrasyr, that's Lyfthrasyr. The song Visions of Hope and Despair by them is also tied for first as my favorite metal song of all time. That's one of the ones in the three-way tie. And then, because it's, oh my god, Visions of Hope and Despair is just epic. Like, I mean, it contradicts what I just said about people just playing really fast and considering that good, but something about the way it plays out, it's just really good. Mors Principium S, it's MORS space Principium. You can sound that out, and then EST is S. They're really good. Norther I like Norther a lot. Winterburst is phenomenal. So there's Winterburst, and then Xerath, Xerath, is another really good one. I like Xerath a lot. And then I listen to a lot of prog rock as well, because progressive music is so good when they're doing like weird time signatures and weird tempo changes. Like Liquid Tension Experiment is Dream Theater minus the singer and plus another guitarist, and it's just phenomenal music. It's like, oh my god. And then Children of Nova is another really good one. Scale the Summit, the song Great Plains by Scale the Summit, is a phenomenal song, but those aren't really metal. But for metal, I like that. For all the metal that I have, Aeternum is another good one. AE, and then Turnum. All That Remains. I have Arsis, Amon Amarth, As I Lay Dying, Between the Buried and Me, Divine Heresy, Gates of Ishtar, Himsa. What else is on here? Megadeth, Mutiny Within, Shadows Fall, Silent Civilian. What the hell? Oh, Minecraft is making noise. Am I dying of hunger yet? Okay, good. Yeah. So there's some metal bands, but yeah, I like I said, symphonic and groove metal where they're actually playing music and not just crazy like, oh, this metal is so metal. Like, no. Anyway, I spent way too much time on that one question. In Bob Blob 23 VR2 says he's going into game design for his senior year, wants to go into programming class in colleges, wants to know if there's a lot of math involved. For math, there's a lot of geometry with game design, at least for the 2D game design that we're doing now and eventually in 3D design, but there's a lot of geometry because you've got, with the sprites, which are, the images of the game avatar, it's like you've got your player, and with the collision detection, you need to know geometry with like rectangles and stuff. It's really, really basic math. A lot of just adding and subtracting, because you just want to know like if the right side of this box is over here and then this, there's not a ton of math going on. It also depends on what you want to program and what you want to happen. But there is not a lot of math. It's really simple math. However, being a computer science major in college, you will have to take math classes, and a lot of them. It's just a requirement, but in the actual programming itself, there's not. So, it's up to you. Calmark69 asks, I said 69. It's Calmark67, but I'm just immature. Said, unless you have a mod, what does leveling up do in Minecraft? With the release of Minecraft 1.0 last week Friday, which would have been Friday the 18th, leveling up, when you earn experience from killing things, you'll level up, and then you can use those levels that you've earned, and you can spend them to enchant your weapons to get bonus effects. Like one of my friends has a sword that lights things on fire when it hits them. That's super good. You can get, like increased durability, more damage, bonus damage to undead, knockback bonuses. You can just get enchantment. You can enchant armor and stuff. So that's what you do. You make an enchanting table, and then the enchanting table lets you spend the levels that you've earned. When's the next COD rant gonna be? I think it just happened a few episodes ago. Last episode or the one before that I recorded. It's not actually a rant, though. I don't want to go into it. Here's my thoughts of Call of Duty 3. I feel like Black Ops would have been my favorite Call of Duty if there was better hit detection. Really, that was it. If Call of Duty Black Ops had better hit detection and didn't have Ghost, those are my two biggest complaints. Because, Modern Warfare 3 has Assassin. They split up Ghost into two different perks, which at first I didn't really appreciate that much. But then now that I'm playing and I'll get a Predator missile or something, even though everyone has Assassin, they still show up because not a lot of people use Blind Eye, and Blind Eye is what blocks from kill streaks. So, my thoughts in Modern Warfare 3 is I'm still playing it, I'm still really good at it, but if it wasn't for Kill Confirmed, I wouldn't play the game. It's kind of how I feel about it. Just because the community with Modern Warfare 2 bringing in all these crazy kill streaks, it just led to camping, and that's all people do. Modern Warfare 2 ruined the Call of Duty community forever. And that is a fact. That's not my opinion. I mean, it's like, it's so easy to do good. I just don't understand, like, how, like, because really, it's like, I'll be rushing around, I'll be doing amazing, and then someone will be like, oh, you just run around with this gun, you suck, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fine, I can use a different gun, I can use any gun. The game is easy. I don't understand the benefit of sitting still. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to rant about it, because it's going to last forever. This guy, cool. I know how you told me how to pronounce it once, but coolest X kid. Coolest X kid. I don't. Whatever. Says he's playing Minecraft on a crappy laptop, suffering from lag when fighting monsters. Programs that can improve this. There's no programs that you can use, at least to my knowledge. There's nothing you can use to improve that. But what you can do, and you can YouTube this, is change the amount of memory that Java is allotted to use. Because I had to do that for the photorealism texture pack, because it's like Java's only allowed to use a certain amount, and with the photorealism pack it would use more than that, and it wouldn't work. But you can change the Java heap size so that Java can be allotted more memory, thus it'll run faster. So that's the only really tip I can give you. Who's the guy? Oh, I totally skipped past this guy, and he's the guy that said, please save my comment in a vid. XX Rocketman X Man, whatever. Rocketman said to please say his comment in a video, and so here we are. How long have you played Minecraft? I've been playing since Alpha 1.1. I didn't play in Alpha 1.0. And that's been sitting there for a while. Man, am I dying of hunger yet? Nope. Excellent. But yeah. So I've been playing Minecraft since the get-go. I just love it. It's so good. Yeah, I mean, that's really all there is to that question. ScarTalon334 says, tell us more about your video game programming skills. My video game programming skills right now are very minimal. I mean, my greatest achievement as of right now is just having Dark Link run across the screen. I got a sprite moving. I'm in the middle of our 2D programming class, and now the only assignment we have left, and the only thing I'll be working on for the next, 2 or 3 weeks, is just make a game. I have to make a game from scratch, start to finish, make a 2D game. So that's where my programming skills are at right now. I mean, they'll develop as I make the game, because I'll be learning as I make it. So yeah, they're not really, I don't have elite, amazing programming skills. But programming just makes so much sense to me. I can look at code and figure out what it does. I've looked at code for games that I have, and I'm just like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Because I'm so analytical and logical with my thinking that programming just makes the most sense to me. Because it's like, there's no variables. It's just, it will do what you tell it to do. You just have to know what to tell it. And I like that, because dealing with the human emotion and all this other stuff is I don't know, that's for another time. But anyway, yeah. And then Unofficial Cool Guy asked while I was at work, actually. God, I can't believe I just worked from midnight to 8 a.m. Why do you want to get Astros? Not that they're bad, but your voice sounds perfect with the headset you have now. I want Astros purely because I'm selfish. The Turtle Beach X41s are nice and all, but the Astro A40s are way better. So I want Astro A40s. And I mean, I know that I think what the PX5s or whatever just came out for Turtle Beach is the PX something. I hear that they're better than the Astro A40s, but I heard it's so minimal that it doesn't really matter. Also with Astros, everyone that I've talked to that's used them and all the reviews I've seen, they've been like they can't even tell that they're on. There's no like static background noise. It's just like the headphones are just so good. I don't know. I just want Astros. They're Astros, man, and I want the MLG ones because I'm all about MLG. Okay, this has been a very, very long video. Hopefully it's still recording. All right. So yeah, I didn't really let a lot of questions go on this video because I just know that I talk a lot. I rant, so I didn't want all these questions to be there and then have me try and put them all into one episode. So here's that, episode 10, answering questions from episode 3. Fun times.